Alrighty, what's up guys? Let's get into a little trade recap of June 29th, 2026. Got this nice little one-to-one near market open, and let's get into it. So, coming into the day, on the 4-hour there wasn't many higher time frame key levels, but there's the two that stood out to me was this 4-hour intermediate high and this 4-hour fair value gap that was on here. Down here. So preferably I wanted to see a bearish continuation. I wanted to see a trade up into this 4-hour intermediate high, which we might get right now, and then trade back down to this 4-hour gap. That was kind of the scenario that I wanted to see. I want to see an open high, low close. And if I zoom in here, there was also this 30-minute intermediate low that I could have seen. This is my second scenario. I want to see a Judas swing down to this 30-minute intermediate low, and then get a 1-minute inverse back up to this data wick. So I saw during my pre-market that there was a data wick here because of Trump. I think Trump said something. I think he said something about a deal with Iran. I think, or they were gonna do something like a meeting, or I forgot what it was. So with that being said, these data wicks are very strong draws on liquidity. They like to be like filled most of the time. So my second scenario actually played out. As soon as market opened, we got a Judas swing down to this 30-minute intermediate low, and then there was, I want to say in the manipulation leg here, there was a 30-second IFG, and you could have taken that long there and it would have played out literally perfectly. However, I don't have a 30-second chart, and that was probably the play of the day there. But a nice little Judas, there was a continuation later on. So we opened up a 3-minute gap here, and that acted as my key level. We edged this DOL, creating low resistance leading up to our higher time frame DOL with this data wick and the 4-hour intermediate high. And with edging that, we had a retracement into a 3-minute fair value gap, and we had this big 1-minute fair value gap here that I wanted to see get inversed, bouncing off this 3-minute continuation up to this data wick. And then we waited for that inversion. We got the inversion right here. Put my limits. I went for a 1-to-1 stop at this body. Went for a 1-to-1 break even once we got a push past this internal high right here, just because we got a really big push with this candlestick. I really liked that break even just because I knew there was so much momentum. However, I could have went break even. The smarter break even probably would have been at this data high. But yeah, I just got this 1-to-1. We got a really nice push here. I think MES started pushing a lot, and that's kind of what made NASDAQ start pushing. But yeah, great trade. That's where the trade was. Barely any drawdown. 1 drawdown, 2 drawdown. It was a great trade. But yeah, done for the day. And yeah, 3-minute continuation up to data wick. That's pretty much summarizing it. So yeah, peace.